I seen some shit with my man Jamori. I don't know if y'all follow him. He does a lot of family skits. And I'm gonna bring this up because it's kind of crazy, homie. Because I was like, damn, like how I felt about it. But long story short, before we even get there, because my mind likes to run fast, he makes a lot of family content. A lot of family skits, shit like that. Where he's got his babies in the content. And me personally, this is why I really don't put my babies in content like that or put them around shit, because it just people are sick. It gives people room to say something, talk about something, whatever the case may be, right? So I seen this morning, he been with his girl for 9 years. They got beautiful children together, everything. He done made it off content. He done did his thing, right? So he got on this morning, I guess he went and got a paternity test on his youngest baby because she's got colored eyes. And he's like, I guess the comments were slaying him or like getting at him about, and I don't think he's ever really dealt with that before like that. Like, people, I do. I take the weight on. Y'all throw the bricks on me and I carry him. I don't think that's for everybody. Excuse me. He believes in gentle parenting and certain things. That's his content. That's how he pushes it. And he was on his live this morning. He made a clip with his baby in his hand with a paternity test, talking about I went and got a paternity test. And I don't think the man would be crying online like that, like doing that really at all. I feel like it was more of an apology to his wife, because they were together for 9 years. He went and got a paternity test on the baby to make sure that the baby was his because the baby got colored eyes. And him and his wife, they don't. But the baby got colored eyes. He goes and gets a paternity test. And I'm like, he says, y'all been at me for a year. The comments, people been atting me about it. People been saying a bunch of shit. So I went and got a paternity test on my baby, and it shows like this baby is mine. You know what I'm saying? My chick kind of feels away. I can't believe I kind of, used her I misused her trust of her being with me for 9 years, you know what I'm saying, and us even having other kids together, but this one has colored eyes, and like people in the comments, I could tell he's telling the truth. He's going towards the comments. He's going towards everybody who's had something to say to him about it. Like, oh, well, your baby got colored eyes. That ain't your baby. And that shit can get in your head. That shit really happens. You know what I'm saying? So to see him crying like him go get the paternity test, I tell him this morning, I'm like, bro, don't give a fuck what they say about, man. Hey, dog, don't involve your kids. My word is this. Don't involve your babies or your personal life in anything that the internet got going on. Because, homie, if they can pick it apart, they will. When you put it on camera, once you allow even one of your kids to even come say a word, you know this, church. You should know this. It puts them into a whole different demographic. You open up the door for people to come and chastise. You open up the door for people to come and be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a paternity test on the baby. I'll say this, right? Because this girl light skinned, he's not dark skinned either, but he's a black man. Nigga, do you know if there's somebody in your family, that shit passes down. That shit passes down, bruh. That shit skip fucking generation. That shit'll skip a whole little lineage or whatever the fuck. It'll skip from your mama and them or your great-grandmama. You don't even know if your great-great-grandmama had them color eyes. Your girl's, you know what I'm saying, great-great-grandmama or great-granddaddy had them eyes, bro. You don't know. You got to go do some research on you know what I'm saying? Y'all heritage, like, that's what I would have did first. Let me go look at where I come from, my people. Hey, man, who had colored eyes? Or in her family, who had colored eyes? Somebody got it. That shit comes down the line, bro. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't have showed that online. I don't know, maybe he got more guts than me when it comes to it. I just wouldn't want people in my business. I feel like that shit's personal. If I did feel like that, I would have definitely went and talked to my girl. If that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what's going on, I would have talked to her like, hey, look, I'm not trying to But I mean, how do you say that? And then when she asks you, well, where are you getting this from? Well, the internet. Remember, we was talking about dogs in the fight, you know? And I love Jamori. Like, I love his content. I follow this dude. I love every piece of content he puts out. It was just, that one was kind of troublesome because it had something to do with comments and what people been saying to him for a year. You know, I just thought it was kind of crazy. I wanted to share that with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I seen it online. I'm like, because the baby got colored eyes. Nigga, I got a daughter with man, ice blue eyes and blonde hair, nigga. The fuck? That shit don't mean nothing, nigga. The fuck? Her mama got blue eyes. My mama got blue eyes. I don't. My son's mama, she got bright green eyes. I don't. My son's eyes, nigga, brown. So it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? And her mama got colored eyes, and my mama got colored eyes. Her daddy got colored eyes, but my son don't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter if y'all get what I'm saying. It's like that shit just passes through how it passes through. I don't think it takes away from, you know, that being your child. You just got a beautiful baby.